Do you know about grey rock? When you think about a grey rock, words like plain, neutral, and perhaps a little uninspiring might come to mind. Grey rocks blend into the background and don't really stand out. Interestingly, these same qualities can be your best allies when dealing with toxic people in both your personal life and work environment. In this video, we're diving into the grey rock method, what it is, how it works, and how you can apply it in your workplace to keep those negative interactions at bay. Let's start with the basics of the grey rock method. What is the grey rock method? Grey rocking is a technique used to manage interactions with toxic or abusive people. The idea is to become emotionally unresponsive and uninteresting, essentially acting like a grey rock, in order to de-escalate or deflect their manipulative behavior. Just like the grey rock blends into the background when you're dealing with a toxic individual, essentially, you aim to be as unresponsive as possible, minimizing eye contact and emotional expression, and keeping your responses short and neutral. This technique works by denying the toxic person the reaction they crave. A narcissistic coworker, for example, feeds off of conflict and drama. By not reacting to their attempts to provoke you, you deprive them of the emotional feedback they seek. Over time, they may lose interest and move on to someone else. Many mental health professionals recommend the grey rock method to clients who are dealing with toxic individuals in their lives. According to Nadine van der Linden, a clinical psychologist at the Massachusetts Association for Psychoanalytic Psychology, grey rocking can be a useful approach in response to controlling, abusive, and manipulative behaviors. So when should you consider applying for it? When you encounter toxic behavior from someone in your life, distancing yourself from them is often the best approach. For example, if you have a friend who makes you feel like you're walking on eggshells, it might be a good idea to step back and assess the relationship. But when distancing isn't an option, say, in a workplace setting where you have to collaborate with difficult colleagues, grey rocking can help you maintain boundaries while still meeting your work objectives. Here are a few scenarios where grey rocking might come in handy in the workplace. Narcissistic colleagues who gaslight you, a manager who demonstrates toxic behavior, team members with a negative attitude who enjoy belittling others, manipulative colleagues who stir up drama, a leader who doesn't prioritize psychological safety. In these situations, grey rocking can help you stay focused and protect your mental well-being. Now, let's discuss when grey rocking may not be the best approach. It's important to recognize when grey rocking might not be suitable for the situation. For example, if you find yourself relying on grey rocking frequently, it may indicate a more systemic issue in your environment. For instance, if you're dealing with sexual harassment or any form of discrimination, these are serious issues that warrant immediate action. While grey rocking might offer a short-term buffer, you should contact your human resources department or manager to address these concerns properly. Similarly, if someone in your workplace displays threatening behavior or violates company policies, grey rocking may not suffice. Instead, take firm action and report the behavior to your supervisor or HR. Grey rocking is a tool to use temporarily for minor irritations and manipulative behaviors. It shouldn't require a permanent shift in who you are just to get through your workday. Additionally, some individuals may not be toxic, but are simply annoying. In these cases, consider whether more open communication and finding common ground might yield a better long-term solution than grey rocking. Using the grey rock method has its risks. Before you decide to try it out, let's look at some potential drawbacks and how they might affect you. Escalated behavior. The goal of grey rocking is to protect yourself from a toxic person's provocations. Ideally, your lack of engagement will make them lose interest. However, in some cases, they may respond with even more aggressive behavior as they seek a reaction from you. Psychological effects. Suppressing your emotions can take a toll on your mental health. While staying calm and composed is important, constant emotional suppression can lead to emotional strain and may be harmful in the long run. With these risks in mind, grey rocking is best used as a temporary strategy for managing irritating or manipulative behaviors. Let's explore how you can put the grey rock method into practice. How to use the grey rock method. Blending in and taking on the qualities of a grey rock requires a few strategies. Let's go over 4 key steps you can use to implement this method. Stay neutral and disengaged. One of the most important aspects of grey rocking is to remain unemotional when interacting with a toxic person. Speak in a neutral tone, avoid eye contact, and maintain minimal body language. Don't give them your attention. Starving a toxic person of the attention they crave can cause them to lose interest. Keep conversations brief and avoid engaging with them on personal topics. Keep interactions short and sweet. Limit the amount of time you spend interacting with a toxic individual. In a virtual setting, use text-based chat instead of video calls to keep things concise. Don't give away personal information. Stick to work-related topics and avoid sharing details about your personal life or opinions. Now, let's take a look at some examples of how you might apply grey rocking in your workplace. Here are a few scenarios to illustrate how you might use grey rocking in the workplace. Number 1. A toxic colleague constantly tries to provoke you during meetings. Instead of engaging, you ignore their comments and avoid eye contact. Keep your responses brief and neutral. Number 2. A co-worker known for starting office gossip approaches you. You keep your answers short and impersonal, and then excuse yourself to focus on work. Number 3. If a colleague threatens you verbally after a disagreement, grey rocking isn't the right approach. In this case, you should escalate the issue to your supervisor or HR. The grey rock method can be a helpful tool for setting boundaries and repelling toxic people. It can take some practice, especially if you are naturally open and friendly. Just remember, grey rocking should be used as a short-term strategy and not a permanent solution. Thank you for watching today. We hope this video has given you valuable insights into the grey rock method and how you can use it to navigate difficult situations. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Ultimate Buddha for more content on personal growth and navigating life's challenges. Take care.